the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Baga send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
I called you Rescue One. Do you think I really believe that at 80 years old you would be able to rescue this country? We embellished it. You know, when you are a sales representative, when you are a salesperson, you're selling a commodity or a product, your job is to embellish that product. They say, Fantin, we can say office or bony ratting. Did you think I knew, or did you think I mistook you for a rescuer? An old man who belongs to the dustbin of our history with a cake views, a man who cannot even operate a laptop computer? No, we settled. We made a compromise on you. That's what we did. We settled. We compromised. And we believed you were a good man and we were sympathetic towards you. We in All Liberian Party. And after we sold you and touted you about and projected you as though you could rescue this country, and we called you Rescue One. How could you rescue the country when you could not even rescue your own finances? 12 years as vice president, we had to be begging for money all over the place, raising money to sustain you. What contacts did you establish as vice president? What? It shows today. Everyone can see your campaign. It's a dysfunctional juggernaut led by people who have bought into this hype which we created, hype which we are sucking the life out of now. We will suck the life out of you. Not But neither Ellen nor we have brought Prince Johnson this close as you, Joe Boakai, have brought him.
You know what Joe Boakai did? Subsequently, Joseph Boakai reached out to me about a week or so later. I have that proof here too. I will show you as well. He said, Henry, now he has seen coming to be his cow now, to be milking. Let milk the man. He said, Henry, can you get Ledai Uremi, my dependable nephew? Do you think you can get Alex to donate $300,000 to the JMB Foundation? He tried to make it look like it's money for the foundation because he doesn't want to say for Cummins to give me money. Do you think you can get Cummins to donate $300,000 to the JMB Foundation for some initiatives, making it sound all decent and professional? I said, well, Uncle, let me think about it and I'll refer to you. To be honest with you folks, I never asked Mr. Cummins. You had just eaten the man's 45,000 US for a trip you had no interest in. Now you're asking me to go back to Alex Cummins through his people and make a request for $300,000. Then he said, you know, he might be inclined to give us the money because he wants something from me. So this is the honest man. This is the honest Joe Boakai. The Joseph Boakai that is supposed to be a decent, honorable man is asking me to go to Alex Cummins under the pretext of being inclined to grant Cummins' request for him, Joe Boakai, to recuse himself from the political race and raise Cummins' hand. So he wanted me to go now to Cummins to go and get another $300,000 from Alex Cummins. I never did. I never delivered that message to Alex Cummins because I knew Joe Boakai was dishonest. How dare I go ask Cummins for $300,000 to give to Joe Boakai when Boakai had just made fun of Cummins in Ghana at a meeting Cummins gave him money for? And this is a man demoralizing your base.
You're just crying all over the place. I haven't even started. I'm just warming up. How dare you, foolish, desperate people, talk about rescue country? Joseph Boakai couldn't even rescue himself. Some of you passing around, oh, cause that this, cause that. Where were you when I raising money left and right to feed him and fly him from hospital to hospital? Where were you all? Sitting there talking nonsense. Talking about cause I ain't got no integrity. I didn't have integrity when I was feeding Joseph Boakai, your God. Bunch of ungrateful people. Have you heard Joseph Boakai deny that I was raising money left and right to feed him? Have you heard him deny it? He will never deny it. Because he knows.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighters. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they kill their clan, they teach their man. When they kill their clan, they teach their man. What kind of people they see? They are freedom fighters. What kind of people they see? They are freedom fighters. Freedom fighter, you raping our women.
Good morning. You're listening to the Freedom Money Rise Fridays edition. And I'm here with you. My name is Promise Molly Babu. And as always, I've come to give you more information on things that you do not know, the happenings in the country, and to have you more informed on things that people want to mislead you on, misinterpret. And today, like always, I'm going to host a group of students from the University of Liberia very shortly. Sorry that we had to start the show late. Yeah, but we are here with you people. As we all know, Crime Stoppers is proudly associated with the Freedom Money Rise. As the same as we in Liberia, we are to give our cash to you people today. So wherever you are, take your phones right now and start to punch in the numbers. If you're playing with your orange money, you can dial *255*6#. And if you're playing with your Lone Star Cell MTN, you can dial *255*1#. 50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 2,500 up to 10,000. Let's take a few words from our sponsors and be right back with you people as we kickstart our conversation.
It's about music. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the right authority. Well, it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human target, enemy you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see I don't keep it, you must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. It's about musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, you will report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. That they can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper. It's about musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, you will report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. That they can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Old Man Sam Sion.
And yeah, Old Man Sam Sion is here for every one of us. So, in the next few minutes, we will have the students from the environmental department of the University of Liberia serving as our guest on today's segment of the show. So, if you guys are out there, please try to make your way in the studio. Please try to make your way in the studio so we can kickstart our conversation. Time is not in our favor. Today's show is kind of sharp because I have too many things to do. So I'm not going to stay long on the radio today. Let's go. If you're out there, let's get our people from the comment section. Let us get to them. Let's get to them. Let's get to our people from the comment section fast. So we have Honorable Papi Success Keita just Keita, and he says, "Good morning, Freedom FM. It is every now. I'm watching from Dupo Road. We have Venetia's Junior Bar. He says, I'm following from Nuku Town. Venetia's, we have Duade Japate says, I'm watching live from Kansas City, Nimba County. And we have Ambassador Walton Puchu Morgan Jr. says, I'm following from my Johnsonville residence, vice chairman for welfare, CDC regular, that's intellectual medicine. We have Harry Yanko, and Harry, been a while since you last followed the show. Hope you're doing okay. He says, following closely from my end on this cold Friday evening. Thanks for the great service. Amara Jala Kamara says, good morning, Freedom Radio Liberia, family and my beloved and peace-loving people of Saleye District. I'm following live from Brussels as usual. Together we are getting there, just a matter of time. Thank you, Amara, for always following the show. We have Malu F. Fofana. Malu F. Fofana says, good morning. I'm watching from 20th Street. We have Rich Henry the Best says, good one. We have Ifemi C. Blai says, good morning, family. We have Paka Sa says, I'm watching from Carwell, Benson Street. So we have here, that's Hassan Pay says, good morning. I'm watching you from Douala Market in Makeke. Okay, thank you. And we have Benjamin O.T. Niman says, good morning, Freedom Family. I'm watching from Cowell, Louisiana, Cassava Hill. We have, that's Momodu Katama. And this person says, I'm following. Linda Morris says, good morning, Freedom FM family. George Watkins Jr. says, good morning, everyone. I'm following from the headquarters of Honorable Solomon Chipo Movement District 18, Monserrato County. We have Abraham and Addison says, I'm watching live. We also have this person is Cowboy Widow says, I'm following from Kakata, Magibi County. And we have let's see this person. Abraham Kadu says, good morning. We have Charles Dolobepu, and he says, good morning, young lady. I'm a very old lady, please. He says, I'm watching from So Clean It Built. Samuel Hina Jr. says, good morning, sister. I'm Samuel Hina Jr., following live from Wiala, Magibi County. The Abraham Baku Sr. says, I'm following from Gaytown, Grangida County. Okay, so Prince Ducle says, I'm following from the campus of the Concerned United Methodist School in Habel City, Magibi County. And we have, that's the man, George Satengba, he says, I'm watching closely from our corner this morning. Good morning, boss. Today is interesting. Today is interesting. So let's take this short break. And when we get back, we get straight to our environmental students from the University of Liberia. Let's go. Let's go, people. All right.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you will report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a you must talk it. I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see a don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. On the center to interior, they're keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Yeah. Oh man, Sam Cyan, the only man who keep talking against violence in the country, the only man who want things to be done the right way, So we are here with students from the University of Liberia as they observe Environmental Day today. So let us have them. If you haven't shared the live yet, start sharing it because today's segment of the show promises to be more educative. You need to know things about your environment, things that will keep you safe. And these beautiful people are here today to explain it to you. So I don't know what you're doing, but try to share the live. And if you're listening through your radio, just increase the volume to get other people more informed of their environment. So good morning. Good morning to you too. How are you guys doing?
Good morning.
The only man among the ladies. The man got base. So better introduce yourself to the public, please.
So my name is Victoria W. Klein. I'm a junior student at the University of Liberia, majoring in environmental management.
My name is Philemon Popa, also a student of the State Run University.
Okay.
I'm a junior student studying environmental management.
No, right. Well, so environmental people. I see your green jacket, and congratulations to you guys. So tell us about this department. Tell us about the environmental department. What is it all about?
Basically, the Department of Environmental Science and Toxicology, Climate Change, and so forth. This is the department within the State Run University that teaches us about our environment, how we handle them, how we do care for our natural resources as stewards of the earth before most of our biodiversity go in extinction. So practically, this department is very much unique that encourages more students at the State Run University, or those that wanting to come to join this department, because it is the broadway for our natural world.
Okay. Wow. So is there anything you want to add?
No, he said, oh, it's okay.
Oh wow. Today is going to be good. All right. So why should ordinary citizens in why should ordinary citizens care about the environment? Why should they?
Well, ordinary citizens should care about the environment because the environment is our support system. So I think the real question here that we should be asking is why they shouldn't care about the environment. Because the environment is the air we breathe. It gives us the food we eat. It's the source of our life. So to answer the question, our citizens should care about the environment because it gives us everything that we need. And the least that we can do is to make sure that it's safe and that it is sustainable for us.
Okay.
Yes, so ordinary citizens care about the environment. It's not just about you as an individual. It's about what you can give to your children, your parents, or your next generation. It's about sustaining it for the next people that will come.
Okay.
Just to buttress to what my sister just said, the environment is a hub. If I say hub, this is the only place that we do have for us as a human. This is our major habitat. So if we go against the environment in so many forms, one of the forms has to do with the deforestation, one of the forms has to do with pollution, one of the forms has to do with climate change, which of course we know that is on a rapid stage every time. So the environment is the only place that we are having the freedom to do what we can do. So in order to protect the environment, we need to put in measures that will not only help us today, but that will help our unborn generation to come. That has to do with in a sustainable way.
So that's the reason we should care about the environment.
Sure.
You know, someone out there would say, what's so much about this whole environment? I'm the one cleaning it. I'm the one sweeping it. It doesn't add anything to my life.
Now, here's the thing. They might say it doesn't add anything to their life, but they are getting on the contrary, because within our environment that is not healthy, that means you don't have a clean air to breathe, you don't have a clean water or clean safe water to drink, you will definitely get sick. And now what comes back to you, the adverse impact is that you're going to die. Because if the environment is not safe, you ain't going to live there healthily.
Okay. So the third person that is out there, please try to make your way in the studio. We are running with time, and if you cannot come, we will leave you behind. Just continue writing. Yes. So that's it. We come. All right. So we have the third person. I told you the guy is the only one with the girls. The man is here alone. He's the only gentleman here. And today we have been joined by another beautiful lady. Yeah, you can press it from. Yeah, another beautiful lady. So let's have her introduce herself, and then we push through. So just tell us your name and what you want us to know.
Good morning, everyone. Afreda Winikepa from the University of Liberia, and we are here this morning. I'm here with my commerce.
Okay.
We are here to discuss environmental issues.
So as we were already into it, let's get this. What are some of the simple things, right? What are some of the simple things that an individual can do to help the environment and help their community keep clean?
Yeah, to answer that question, one of the simplest things that individual can do is to stop littering. Because when you go on the streets of Monrovia, you see dirt, or you see people in car throwing dirt on the streets. And you think that these people, they want to throw these dirt and they expect the government to come and pick it up for them. No. You as an individual, if let's say today, if one person starts making that change, if you decide that if I eat plenty chips or if I drink water today, maybe in a taxi or you're sitting in a kicker, you're even walking on the streets. If you decide to leave it in that taxi or even you put it in your pocket, you find a garbage can and then you put it in it, you realize that it will start decreasing within within the city.
All right.
So yeah, that's one of the major problems that brought waste management. People they just show that that's one of the major concerns. It's something that individuals can do to help keep the environment clean and safe.
All right.
Can I come in? Yeah, we were free. We were not. So to add on to what Ventura said, I think we should be conscious about our waste. In all chores and to be conscious about your waste. Because once you know or once you are conscious about your waste, you will know how to dispose your waste properly. You will not just go about throwing your dice, your plastic anywhere and everywhere. So a few weeks ago I had this encounter with a high school student, right? And we rode a thing keke together and he had a plastic, so he just threw it out of the keke. So I was like, don't you think it's better you just keep it within the keke? And even the keke travel, or rather he had or deck being in the place. So I told him like you could just keep it there. And he like, no, I'm not used to that. So I told him like, do you think it's okay to just throw in the street like that? And he like, whatever you want to do it now. Can't be me. I'm like, no, it's not a safe thing to do for the environment. I'm telling you because you're a student and I guess you have idea on these things. But there some people they are not conscious about the waste. So I think being conscious about your waste, yeah, you will know how to dispose your diaper. But okay.
So that was a brilliant one from our sister back there. Oh, one thing have to do, like you just said earlier, it start from our household. If our household knows how to manage our waste, definitely we will come out with that kind of mindset. So most of the time you see within our homes, we are kids or our little brothers who got at home, they always sweep the yard, they don't know where to dispose, they die. Now, this thing that goes about in the drainages and then it causes severe flooding for us. So if a person from their house know definitely how to manage their waste when it come on the street, they will definitely know where to put waste or whatever. Because sometimes in Liberia we do it intentionally. We see the garbage can, yet with the ignorance, we'll put the dead outside only because somebody else out there that's their responsibility. And
So,
it's wrong.
so what do you think? What do you think?
So what I think,
So this is my question, right? You guys are just a handful of people. You're not everywhere.
Sure.
There are places in the streets that are so much dirty. You just get around the street, you get to Center Street, and you guys are studying environment. You guys are all heroes of our environment. So, what do you think that can be put in place to have a very safe environment?
Yeah, so let me come into that. And one thing you will hear but just on today is awareness. One major thing you hear but just on is awareness. So let's just take a scenario in Liberia. University of Liberia is the biggest one in the country. So let's just say in the science department, the environmental students, maybe let me just say 10,000. And then you have Stella Maris, you have AMU, they have smaller departments of environmental science students. So they are lower in number, let's say 5,000. So in a country of more than 6 million people, let's say we have 100,000 environmentalists. What good do you think that would be to the country? So the way that we can help to bring more light on this is through awareness. It's by telling people about the environment, how we can manage the environment, how we can sustain our environment in the best way.
And
they're coming.
like what Ventura said. So for me, I would say strong law enforcement. Yes, because that has been one of our major problems. You see people compromising and just letting things to slide. But I think if there's strong law enforcement put in place where people are being punished for their waste, let's assume you have to put a tax to a particular waste. Like if we just see a person randomly throwing waste anywhere,
Okay.
this will be your penalty. And if you see a person doing that, don't compromise it. If this person is supposed to go to jail, let them go to jail. Let them pay for the crime. Let people
Oh.
pay for the crime. So I say strong law enforcement.
All right. So let's get this right. You say there should be punishment attached to waste.
Management.
Thank you. So for those Zogos who are out there and throwing dirt, they should be punished.
Right.
So let's say, what do you think will be the punishment for them? Get this clear. If you suggest that they go to jail, they will still come outside and continue to throw the dirt. So what do you think the let me just say MCC, PCC, all of the CCs should do to have those people intact? What do you think they should do?
Oh, thank you so much for that question. The thing is this, like my sister just said, we need strong law enforcement. One, we need real awareness because here's the thing. Somebody might not know what it costs when you throw trash on the street that it will come back with an adverse effect to the community.
Okay.
And then you catch such person because of the law saying this and then you put in there. So the first thing I think we need to do is to bring about some awareness. Have he or she being aware, both on the radio station, both you can use your megaphone, you can use flyers or whatever form you can use. Then, if anybody go against such a law, you need to be punished. Definitely, there is a law. You need to be punished. So the first thing, let them be aware that whatever you are doing, it will harm you. Then there is a punishment attached to whatever you are doing. So in so doing, if the person go against that law, the law can take it effect.
All right, let's go. Is that all? They should inform them. They shouldn't just go ahead and punish them. That's what you're saying.
So that's the first thing. The first thing have to do with information being given.
Yeah, because I mean, when people do not know the root of the problem, they can solve
They
the
can
problem.
solve the problem.
All right, but do you think they don't know?
I think many people in Liberia do not know about environmental science.
Yes. Yeah, myself.
Even me, I started at the University of Liberia studying civil engineering. And then I switched before I even got to know about a course like that.
So you're expecting us to switch?
No. This is where we come in.
Change your mind.
Okay. Wow. So I told you guys today's conversation is interesting.
Right.
You out there are always throwing paper in front of my door. I hope you know how people is the police on you. So yeah, this is interesting. We should tell PCC people to do awareness. So have you guys planned any awareness to the Vera high schools?
So it's not from the Department of the University of Liberia, but we have an organization that form part of the university. We, the students of the University of Liberia, we've not officially launched our organization yet, but it's called EcoRix. And our aim is to create a platform for awareness of environmental science. So we will go to various high schools in different places in the country and then tell the kids about environmental science, what it is about before they enter university and get to know it. We'll see more people will find interest in the course because trust me, environmental science is a really interesting course. Very, very interesting.
Okay. So let's say, how can citizens work together to address environmental challenges? How?
Now that's a brilliant question. Citizens can work together with In Harmony One. Then they can also work together by establishing clean air campaigns, also being part of environmental campaigns, also having community meeting, educating people on how to dispose their waste, not just their waste, but also being conscious that whatever waste that you give out to the environment is going to come back to you. Definitely, it's going to come back to you.
Well,
it'll come back. Yes, it's right in front of our door. You're doing these things. You just think that it will be in the long run that it will affect you, but no. It's just that the diseases that we have, malaria, we have running stomach all the time, our water pollution.
No, just go ahead. I want to bring in something real quick. Just the funny thing of it is this: if you're having to get a garbage can or dump site out at the back of your house, one thing the fly don't use passport to come back.
No.
The fly don't need airplane to come back to your house. The scent from that garbage does not need plane to come back. You will be the same person to inhale the scent, and the fly going to pollute your food.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing about it.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you find out people going to the hospital back to back, and I've been taking my medication, but nothing changed or something. Check your environment, please. Check your environment.
Environment students. Check your environment.
Check your environment.
Seriously? So, this question, right? It's not political. It has nothing to do with politics. You guys are just coming up into this whole environmental stuff, and I think Liberia has the Department of Environmental
EPA.
people, right?
Yeah.
So, do you have any plans of partnering with them to help push the message across? And if yes, what you think you're gonna do?
Well, honestly, I don't know. I shouldn't come here and lie and say I know anything about that. I don't know. But we have the EPA department, and individually, since I have the platform now, I'm saying if anybody is listening from EPA, I'm volunteering myself.
You're not the only person.
We are volunteering ourselves as teams.
So the team.
Yeah. As a team.
You leave your friend.
We're volunteering ourselves.
So that's good. Yeah, this is actually good. If you guys are listening, for I know you guys are, today we are not talking politics. We're talking something to better Liberians. So if you guys are listening, try to reach out to these young people with such energetic minds to help our environment. So let's say, let me, common person out there will be asking, what one action should every person commit to after today's discussion? What is that?
Taking initiative. Be the first to move. You don't have to wait for the community chairman. You don't have to wait for the entire
community chairman eating the community money.
Yeah, sometimes.
I won't do that.
Yeah, sometimes our leaders will not wait. But then, if you are already aware of the health effect that dirty communities or environment has on us, I think it's important that you take the initiative.
Okay.
You do it yourself. Sometimes it's better you do it yourself. If there's 2 plastics and something, you can pick up the plastics on Saturdays. You can go about with your own thing. You pick up the plastic. And trust me, once you start to do it 1, 2, 3 times, people will start to join you. That's something I noticed about Liberians or so. They quit to adjust and they quit to accept. So once they see that maybe 1, 2 Saturday, they guess you always passing around picking up the plastics and making sure this. And even you go about maybe buy your trash can and put it in one place and just tell them, please, if you drink water, so please, but yeah, it will not be everybody, but in time to come, you will see changes. You will see some differences within that time. So taking the initiative.
Okay, tell us. You give us actions. After today's discussion, what should one do? She said initiative. Tell us.
Now, every revolution starts with an individual. You gotta get that straight. Now, like she just stated earlier, you don't have to wait for community chairman or whatever. Your one can make the change. Trust me, there are people who wanting to help. There are always people who wanting to help. And they always want to see seriousness. Consistency pays.
Okay.
So if you are an environmentalist, the first thing you need to do, you got to clean your surrounding. That's the first thing we need to do. So if you clean around your surrounding, you as an individual within your community, trust me, there are people in that community that are seeing you. So every individual that is under our voices should understand that environmental management or environmental science or environmental care comes from ourselves. We need to be conscious on whatever we do, because this is the only place we do have that our life exists. Even though there are some rumors around life exists on Mars, I've not been there. But this is the only place since I was born I know that I've been living. So whatever thing I do to my environment, it comes back to me. And one of the main things is that one of the main source of wasting our country like bro has to do with plastic. You observe that if a lady goes in the market or a man goes in the market, every little thing you buy, they're going to be put into separate plastic. And trust me, if you carry these plastics to your hot and next, you won't carry them back. You go with your hands swinging and they're going to give you another one. Now, the people that are selling in the market, they are there to sell their goods. They need money. You as an individual, you buy from them, you're going to use those goods and then you eat. But mind you, you're not eating the plastic. Those plastic going right back on the dump site. So trust me, in the next 10 years or 5 years, and you don't have any plastic, you're going to get to your house.
So let's get this, right? I go out there. I'm giving up plastic. I want to buy chicken feet. I don't eat chicken feet, but I want to buy chicken feet. So, and they give me the plastic. Should I say no? I want the plastic, or should I be the only one environmental conscious? What's about the person who's selling?
So let me go in our questions. So you are a female. Maybe you go in the market every day, or maybe once in a week, or
after every season.
But the point is, when you come back, you have plastic already.
Yeah.
So one major word you get in environmental science is about sustainability. So you have plastic already at your house. So when you're going back in the market, you can reuse that plastic. In environmental
chicken feed, you put in that plastic.
Yeah. They can be washed.
They can be washed.
Wash it.
Because you are being environmental.
Yes, I hope you're listening. You don't take the chicken feed plastic.
There's this reuse bag. That's
reusable bag.
So you are discussing just the let me say the market there, or you discuss because you buy chicken feed, you put chicken feed
in separate plastic. That's what I just said.
So I should just carry one bag, and everyone on the comment section, just leave your comment there. I will read it when it comes to question. Y'all ask them question. Just leave your comment there. I'll read it to them. They will answer today. Because they tell me to carry one plastic bag in the market to go back after every 6 months.
Yeah,
but tell us.
Yes, the funny thing of it, you might think it is hard, but it is not. Because the thing is this: why would I carry one plastic in the market and plastic just costs $20 or at most? No, at most it's $50 for the bigger one, right?
Yes,
now, why would I carry plastic? Now there's a reusable bag you can just purchase and then you can use that. The thing is this: we are trying to help our environment to be sustainable. So you cannot be sustaining the environment at the same time you be the source of waste. You go to the market today, you buy separate items, and then they have them placed in separate plastic. You bring them, you wash all those plastics, or you gather all those plastic and then have them thrown on the dump site. The next day again, you go. So the one plastic you're going to use, it can be reusable. Whatever you're going to get, I guess not all of the things that you're going to get from the market are going to be put into plastic. No, not all of them. So your plastic can be reused. You buy the reusable when you use it instead of you being the source of waste within the environment.
Yeah, and she also made mention about the sellers, like people who sell the plastics, right?
Yeah.
If customers are not demanding for it,
yeah, they won't
sell them. So if
environmental people, you're worried. Yes, like so. Let's get this straight.
Yeah.
If customers are not demanding for it,
yes. So
if customers are not demanding for it, they won't sell it. But not this. That's what that woman sells to send her child to demonstration. So what become of her?
Now, here's the thing. There are alternatives within environmental science. One of the alternatives could be this. Now, if this person depends directly on this particular business in order to sustain his or her family, there are other or the EPA, which is the head for all environmental issues within the country, can come about to bring some skills, jobs, to bring some vocational education. Now, you cannot rely on this stuff forever. You understand? So there are other programs the EPA can open and say, hey, this is what can be there. Or the EPA can still come about and say, since the people are not demanding for so and so plastic, you can sell the reusable ones.
Okay.
They can be sold and people will still go for it. So if Labrador now comes to a farm, let's just put it in this case. If Labrador decides to not drink sachet water, tell me nobody's going to produce sachet water. You're going to see different companies that are going to bring bottled water.
Yeah.
And the bottle can be reusable.
Yeah, expensive.
Yeah, expensive one way or the other. We have to environment.
I can't afford it.
If the government is bringing down a bottled water within the country or having company bring bottled water, trust me, there will be some minimum prices to give on. It won't be at the high rate because not everybody are working. You understand that?
Okay.
You also sustain the environment. So the prices, if the price is $100, I believe strongly there will be some subsidies given to this company, and then the price will drop down to what you can afford.
You know, I just love how you guys are saying it. I hope we understand that it is not simple as it looks. But you just saying, okay, they will bring $50 for just a piece of bottle. Let me show the bottle to you guys. $50. So I don't normally drink bottled water. Let me tell you, I can drink plastic water. Ask my mom. I don't drink bottled water. So maybe I come on the show and in the studio you can't come with plastic. So I manage. I use my $50. It hurting me. But what to do? I had to buy it because I'm in the studio. But let's be real, right? Yeah. It is good to know that we have means to prevent future disaster. It is beautiful that we have means to prevent future disaster because this whole plastic thing is just that we are lucky. If not, the plastic that we have wasted on the floor here, but now way in front. But let's see what kind of environment would you like the future generation of Liberia to inherit, or of Liberians? Let's see what kind of environment you would love for them to inherit. Okay. And this question is for every one of you. Everybody giving a seat. I want to know.
So, a greener, safer, and healthier environment where we will get, at least if we can get completely rid of the plastic waste, we can reduce it, and not just seeing it everywhere and anywhere you go. At least in time to come, we see that we will have less plastic waste or any other waste. We have less of them, and not just about the plastic waste too, because environmental science is about every other thing, our natural resources and everything. We'll be able to manage them well, that we have a sustainable environment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, so for me, I envision a Liberia that is still alive for our future generation. A Liberia that still has abundant resources. Our gold are still there. The mining companies, they can and dig everything off for our future generations. I envision a Liberia that still have fertile grounds because because the excessive use of chemical has not damaged our soil yet. So yeah, that's the type of Liberia that I envision for our future generation. That's why we are sustaining it now so that they can come and meet some.
Okay. Let's go.
Like all of my colleagues just said, I do see full for a Liberia where we're going to see free from burning of garbages within our community. A Liberia that has clean and safe drinking water. A Liberia that is very free when it comes to breathing clean air.
You just before you end that, you talk about burning of
garbages
garbages.
within our community.
This is something I actually wanted to ask you on. Does that have any effect to the environment we as human beings? So you will answer that and continue with this because I need that. Yeah.
So,
Someone out there are communities where you have people burning diets, burning things. So how dangerous is that to the environment?
Now, before that, I had a recommendation to make to the EPA. The recommendation has to do with like establishing an environmental code.
All right.
Now, the significance of the code, firstly, before the code being established, we need to carry out a real huge awareness through the EPA and other high school and university around and in within the country.
All right.
Now, if this awareness had been given, trust me, there are some environmental crises will be put to halt. Now, in regards to burning of garbages within the community, it causes serious harm because the smoke that is released within the air is known as carbon monoxide. It is not good for us to breathe. And that particular smoke does not have oxygen within
it. It is called
carbon monoxide.
I hope you're listening.
It's not just the garbages, it's also the coal.
The coal, from the one that comes from the car exhaust, the generators, and so forth. It is not good for inhaling.
Racking trucks.
Yes.
So I have road trucks.
The first thing we need to stop burning garbages within our community. No, the environmental stuff we discussing is a whole lot. We got more to be done. Because
and trust me, I will definitely have you guys back.
Thank you.
I would definitely. And that's a promise to George. I will have you guys back to tell us more and more because today is kind of fast track, but you guys will be back. So just continue.
So the burning of garbages, you should understand this. If you burn garbage within your community, you find that you have toxin smell within your house. You have the air is not being free, and trust me, it causes serious climate change. So burning of garbages within our community should be prohibited. The EPA needs to pass that law. I don't know if there is a law. From what I heard from one of my colleagues, they said there is a law that says you can burn garbage after 6 o'clock or blah, blah, blah.
There are laws for these things, but they're not being implemented.
So we need to stop that. Now, just the funny thing of it, if I live close to a neighbor and then the neighbor got all his or her garbages and then having a burn, if I go and tell you, hey, what you are doing is not necessary. You are causing harm to Mother Nature. The person will be like, I think I'm a I got full control over you.
Just start giving you.
So this is where the environmental code comes about. I can sue you.
Oh,
I can have you sue, because whatever you are doing, you're doing it for your self-interest, but you don't know that you are causing harm for me and the future generation to come, and even our environment. You are causing serious harm. So if I sue you and you go to the court, you're going to pay some cash and then you learn some lesson from that. Next time you will be the one to advise people to not burn garbage within your community.
All right.
I mean, if you're doing it, it's not just about you. It's about the entire country, the entire planet Earth that we live in.
Definitely.
So you see, if we're doing these things like the fossil fuels that we are burning and they are going to sky, the cause climate change, you notice that we used to get rainy season, dry season, banana.
It's confusing.
It's very confusing. We don't know that's climate change. And most of these things, it's not just about Liberia. So other countries too, what they do, it affects us as well. It comes back to us.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you like to end on what you were saying?
Yes.
The kind of environment we want our future generations to inherit.
So like I said earlier, a healthy environment that contains clean water, that contains clean air, that contains a green energy that we're going to use, and then do away with most of these things that causes harm to our environment. The environment tomorrow that our unborn children will come and then feel healthy that they are living within their own country. The environment also, that concession agreement that are being signed, the EPA needs to monitor these concession companies because, mind you, they are causing serious harm. These are people that leave their country and come in our country and mine our resources, causing serious damages and get little of nothing. that will cause a very, very severe harm to our unborn future generation to come.
Okay.
So government need to put on their ground like the EPA they are currently doing. I must applaud them for that. They are doing extremely well. So this is the kind of library I want to see. A library that you and I can sit and then we can get water that will run from our faucet to drink. And it will be very merciful. We will not be running after bottled water, like you said earlier.
Because we have food.
Okay.
Go get food.
So let's see. Let's take people from the comment section. Before then, I think it'll be more prudent that we take a very short break and be right back. So you guys that are listening to us, we want to say this is the time with the environmental students from the University of Liberia. They are here to celebrate the World Environmental Day, right?
Right.
So let's take this short break, and when we get back to the comment section and the phone line, so you can ask them question. You okay? Then have question, please.
We are here to answer them.
There are crowds in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see power in your body, don't take law in your hand for the right authority. Let it come take care of you. Come stop lying for us. Bring it safely to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a you must not get enemy with check. You will be safe. If you see a don't keep it. You must call to your head. People bring it safely to your door. Stop it, ground and make it peace for them before. Come step in Liberia. On the second to it. Keep it up, let's go for all of us. People bring safety to your door. Stop it, and make it peace for them before. Come stop for Liberia, from the center to interior. Keep it up, let's stop it, for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is a community crime fighting. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Cyan.
People bringing safety to your door. Stop it, ground and make it peace for them before. Come stop on Liberia, from the center to interior. Keep it us safe, let's stop it, ground for all of us. The people bringing safety to your door. Stop it, ground and make it peace for them before. Come stop on Liberia, from the center to interior. Keep it us safe, let's stop it, ground for all of us.
All right. We have students from the University of Liberia. These beautiful young people. I haven't even read the numbers yet, so I don't know why you call it. I answer. So let's get to our. All right. You're sorry. Oh, this. Let's get to our Facebook for our users here and get comments from them. Let's get to them. Let's get to them. And Asada, good morning. Good morning, Prince Dupe. Good morning, Stanley. Good morning, Trokan. Good morning, Dor. And this person says, please add up to your voice, most especially the female guest. Okay, they already doing that. And we have Mamadou Katama says, Prof, thanks for support. And he's a very supportive guy. But George, you owe me my birthday cake and you need to pay. So watching live from USA, thanks for the show. That's Calvin Soko. Good morning, Calvin. And Calvin says, so let's get Willem W. Who says the Liberal Council. Okay. Calvin says, promise bunch of honey bees attacked the Barack Obama school campus yesterday. Several students were affected and taken to the hospital. the Liberia Environmental Control Agency was contacted. Teachers and honeybees experts fought to remove the honey bees and colony last night using fire and smoke. Please tell your platform guests to reach out to Obama School, Cowfield Road, Pinsville, to interview. Okay, so yeah, environmental people, Kevin is giving out this. You guys will get this comment. When you try to reach out, I will call to ask if you guys went there. So, so there's okay. Another person, Abraham Joe said, so hard. Do you see them? Because they come in the night with it. Nothing. Okay, so he's talking about the type people that come in the night. They come in the day to my community. I'm not from my community anymore. But they come in the day. As soon as I left from my phone, I could really clean there. So good morning. I'm watching from my area in Chicken Sufraja. Good morning. Mary watching. Happy single. Bravo to you guys. I'm super excited. And this person is Momodu Kiatamba. And we have Faith Moba says plastic pollution is one of the next war that the next generation will fight tomorrow if it is not addressed today. We have is that Tomason Wiakufa says, good morning to the Freedom FM family. I'm watching from Upper Cowell, Samokata. So this is from Prof. Josh Satemba. He said, thanks to our students. We are proud of them and happy for their ideas. We keep forgetting environmental ethics as we celebrate World Environment Day. One of Liberia's greatest environmental challenges remain our negligence, no, that's our neglect of environmental ethics. Environmental ethics is the mindset and responsibility to care for, preserve, and maintain our environment. Uh, it requires a systematic approach to how we interact with nature and how we manage our natural resources, just as there are social norms. Okay, so you're sorry. And this other person is saying, this other person is saying, good morning, Freedom FM. My name is Shadrach K. Khan, following you guys from Bala Community, Puebla Road. Jala, is that Jalo Shop? Okay. Just straight team also. I don't count it. Thank you, guys, for the hard work. Yeah, I think let us get to the phone lines and then we'll get these comments up later. Please, for those of you that are commenting, let us get to the phone lines. So the numbers to call are 0776 104 104 086 500 104. And for those of you that are out of the country, you can call on +231 86 500 104. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, you're live.
Yeah, I'm calling from Timber Village.
Yes, you're live. Make your point, please. Make your point.
Thank you to the studio guest. You know, we all hoping that this city should be clean. He is talking about burning dirt in the community. Go to telephone one time. They can put fire in the dirt there, and the whole place can be polluted. I'm talking about the mosquito. Certain time will come, the flash. You know, even you want to stay down in our community. I think what government needs to do is to select every community in the city so that they can build a place for the community people to put the dead so that the trucks can carry away. Or one place on the highway, Itana Highway, Banga Highway, and Cape Town Highway, and find a place. But right in the middle of the city, they are dumping there and they're aware of it. So the zero guys should not sit down in the studio and just stay off street talks. Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. although they are students of the University of Liberia, but you are telling them to go and do EPA work. So, good morning.
Good morning. How are you,
I need money.
Yeah, I'm different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make your point.
Yeah, the day you know I was discussing this morning. Yeah. Before the time, the city police, they used to go in the community, and then they will make people street, train up, first Saturday, then they will collect the check, and then they will carry it and dump it. But this time, whenever I have to clean my community, and fix the check, I don't want to put it on the road. Then I carry it to the main place, where they can put the check. Then to go and take my check to go and trade. And
30 seconds.
Someone will come and stand in front of me, so brother, you got to say something. You got to give money before you put your check, or you carry the check back. So if I carry that check back, what you think I'm going to do? I don't have that money. Maybe I throw that check on my head to go and jump it away. And I just keep my community. I want to keep my environment dirty. And people want me to pay them before. And that's the reason why I keep my pocket money. So if anything, I'm not getting for the government. It's government to save people with the board I said NCC to clean my environment.
They should clean your environment. Okay. All right. So they should clean your environment. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. If you're calling out of the country, plus 231 86 500 104. Let's go. Good morning. You have 30 seconds.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning to your students. And good morning to our patriotic audience for freedom. I think it's because in PCT that and I do join this conversation for the dedicated communities called Stay with Crime community. I mean, it is important for everyone to take the responsibility to clean this of all place. A safe place, a clean place is a safe place and finest environment.
You say everyone wants to clean their own community?
Yeah,
our past scholars said that MCT should go clean an environment for him.
If it just based on MCT to clean your community, I mean, your technology that you encounter, so that's easy for you. So what you need to do as the citizens of the country,
okay,
as the patriots of the country, you have to take this for the community.
All right. Okay, thank you. So let's take the Puff. Good morning.
Yes, morning. Thank you for your show. And this is the voice of George Tenga. Thank you very much to the students in the studio. But now, this is a short comment. You see the reason why the students are saying awareness is one of the biggest problems. A caller will call and then say that it is a responsibility of the government to go and clean your dirty, but you want to do it for free. So at this point now, you didn't understand that all of the assertions are coming from the studio guests make sense. Awareness is the one key.
Okay.
The second key is enforcement. These things are not considered. Believe in you will still have the pre-existing or existing retroactive that in our spirit. The truth is, it can be done. How can it be done if we set the mindset of environmental ethics, into our head? As human beings, we know that if I can go to the market to go buy, as you also know that I will create that, and I should pay money to the government for them to clean my bread. That is simple. If that will have a green society. But blaming it solely on the government without you also considering the responsibility factor you should play, then it just doesn't make sense. So I'm proud of our students. Thank you so very much for you guys. And thank you for your show. It's a good one.
All right. Thank you. That's the voice of Prof. Sa Tengwe, George Sa Tengwe. Sorry, I didn't put the man George there. So continue sending in your calls 0776 104 104 086 086 500 104. And if you're calling from the diaspora or anywhere outside of the country to have a say on today's topic, you can call us on plus 231 86 500 10. Let's go. Keep your calls coming in. And please try to clean your own environment. the government is not responsible for everything. So if you want the government to come and be cleaning your house, I hope you got money to pay, because I don't know where my color even took that kind of thing. You may machine. Who tell you to call that kind of but that's real, right? That's real. Happy World Environmental Day to each and every one of us in Liberia. We are having students from the University of Liberia. Send in your calls right now. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Today is not politics day. Talk and interact with your students. Be proud of them. Let's get back to our online people. Yeah. They have a FCR, the person calling it different thing. So, okay, I read George Own. And this person is called Shadrach Crown. Shadrach Crown says, good morning, Freedom FM family. My name is Shadrach Beacon. Following you guys from, okay, I think I read that. So I was so fit when I left. Fit Mobile says, to save more money, you can buy plenty of rice bags and watch it. So I will save the money now. What kind of money I buy in a rice bag with it? You are the environmental students. Yeah, you know the way I can be you. So wash it properly each time after use. Thanks to the comrades in the studio for the education. But more need to be done on the danger of plastic pollution. And we have Abraham V. Is that somebody says, like Grand Cape County had suffered a lot for, I think this person is saying Grand Cape County has suffered a lot from the mining iron ore, gold, and diamonds. Okay. Nah, Abraham, we beg you. We're talking environment.
No, it's part of the environment.
We're not talking now. I beg you.
I think it was the one that
Yeah, he was talking about the companies that are coming in, and most definitely, Cape Mount is one of them. But Abraham, we're not talking that way. So this person is Alexander Colley. He says, good morning, Freedom FM. I am following from Grand County this morning. Thanks for your show. Okay. Thank you. So, all right. Send your call back. Sorry, I was reading comments when you called. So, 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 886 500 104. Shortly, we will be going back to the students to give us their parting comments. So, let's hear from you. The name again? Ventoria. Tell us, what is your parting comment?
Yeah, so I want to say thank you for the platform. And you said you will call us back. And we're expecting that we'll put you onto that.
Okay.
Thank you also to Sir Josh Tinware. And to everyone listening, we pray that you don't just listen. We hope that you don't just listen, that you also take action today. You see that young man that called John and said MCC should come and clean his house that are responsible. Like, how do you put that?
Yeah.
The one thing in Liberia, the whole country, there's this theory they call the dependency theory, waiting for other people to come and do it for us. That ain't part of the citizen. So how do you want the government to come and clean the waste that you created? And you're saying the government should come and clean that. So yeah, we're begging you. You should take initiative, do things on your own, keep your own environment clean. Not just you're doing it. It's not just for you. It's about what you're leaving for the future generation. So once again, I want to say thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies first. I will take you the last.
So, man,
Thank you.
I'd like to say thank you to our host. Thank you for hosting us. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to come here today and talk about our environment. Because this thing is not just about today. We have talked about it. We have talked about it in the class, outside the classroom, and every other place. We have talked about it. But I think it's time that we take actions. We should take actions because I think the talk not just working. We have done awareness as Ventura said. We have this organization that we go about to high school students and communities. We talk about environmental issues. We discuss it with them. And I showed some people have the idea and already know few things about our environment, but people are not still putting the effort. So I think it's time that um, we start with the law enforcement.
Okay.
Yes, I think it's time. So thank you so much for having us today, and we hope and pray that you invite us again. We want to come back
We'll
to
trust
talk.
I will.
Yeah. So
I
thank you
will.
so much. Thank you to your boss. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you to my boss, a big one to my GM. So let's go, Mr. Gentleman.
All right. Firstly, I want to say a big thanks to you for affording us the time to come out here to discuss environmental issues, and also a big thanks go to our own pro, Mr. Tengbe. And then a big one goes to the family or the head for Freedom FM,
Yeah.
and one goes to our department chairman, Mr. Tengbe too. That's the same in Bofodenga, and to the University of Liberia. So my party statement has to do with I want to address the issue probably raised about the dump site being within the Wintown area. Now, for clarity, I think there is a pickup place that is being built within the Broadway area for the dump site. I mean, the deck to be transferred on that side. And also for issue of garbage being burned on that area, government needs to take in mind that it's causing serious harm for people within the Wintown area. I have been there, and trust me, the thing they can usually say like brother, if you hit a dumper fire, it's true. The fire does not go off. It's always burning. So my party statement has to do with Liberia is the only place we have as a Liberia. God is not making you Liberia. I mean, in that kind of voice.
No, he's not.
God is not making you Liberia.
Maybe you won't make it. We're not going to do like whether America I will choose. If he make it, I will not go.
choose Liberia.
No, I'm begging. So
We need to understand that this is the only place we as citizens needs to take the responsibility to do these things. It's so sorry that the other caller talk about government coming to your house to do whatever. There will always be people coming to your house because this is the means government open the avenue for them to open their own garbage collecting company to get 1 or 2 cents. So these people will come to your house with tricycles. You have to pay them because when you carry the garbage to the place that is being gathered, trust me, they are being weighed. I have been to the Scotland Creek area there. I have seen how the garbage is being collected. They got a skill that the garbage can be weighed and you pay. So government will not come to your house. These are individuals that will come to your house. You want Liberia to be like America or other country. Those people put in time.
okay.
Work.
They put in time and work. They go by the law. We shouldn't be here be saying that government do the one, government do the one. We need to take the responsibility.
All right.
Thank you.
So these were the voices of the students from the University of Liberia, that's Environmental Science College. Both people. So thank you. This is how we come to an end of today's segment on the World Environmental Day. I pray that we will have them here the next time. But howbeit, I'm also hoping that this team will see it necessary to go out there to various high schools, try to enlighten more students, because some of us, our passion have always been in the field of journalism. At first, when I was coming up, I wanted to be an accountant. But I noticed that Mav and myself, we were on two different sides, and I could talk more. I was a big talker from small to now. So I decided when I was in junior high, I said, okay, I will have to do journalism. My role model have always and will always be Extel Liberty at that time. So I decided that I will continue to push until I become a journalist. And all thanks to God, I'm a practicing journalist. I'm not a graduate of mass communication. So this is it. There are some discussion or some things that you will go out there to those students in the classrooms, explain to them, and it will make them want to be part of this whole college. So I'm taking it up with you and your bus. I'm not an environmental person. I can only talk. You guys need to reach out there to our various schools. Try to enlighten more minds and tell them we need more people like you. We need more young children out there to understand environment. If the kids out there in the various schools knows about the environment, they get out to their homes and try to tell their mothers, their fathers, no, you don't throw dirt on the ground. You don't throw plastic here. It would damage our environment. They start to, help out with the work you are doing. In the next 20 years, you guys will not want to see your face on environment stuff. You will have to push the younger ones. So my own encouragement to you on this World Environment Day is you guys need to go out there, make it happen. Because without you, Liberia is their whole environment structure is kind of shaking. So we need you people in our communities. We need you people at the schools. We need you people to incorporate more environmental soldiers so Liberia can be a better place for each and every one of us. It was a great time having you people today. Let's take this short break, and when we get back, we just talk small on another topic, um, and then we are good to go for the day. Today, I'm not going to stay long on the radio, so let's go.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you will report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. Tell it can't take care of it. Crime stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human target, enemy you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you will report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. Tell it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human target, enemy you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't.
All right, Crime Stoppers Liberia. It was nice having the students of the University of Liberia here with us. They gave us clear understanding on how to manage our environment, and we are grateful for Environmental Day. So let's get this out from Calvin. That's Calvin Soko. He says, "Happy World Environmental Day, University of Liberia. Environmental science students should research and come out with uh is that technology? Oh, yes, technology on how to turn garbage into farming fertilizer. Example, empty plastic bottle are used to build houses when melted and mixed in cement." Okay, Kevin. So we're gonna have them here, and I pray that next time when they are coming back, they will be more and of energy and giving us more fire than they did today. But today, I think some of them were there. They did already good job. So, all right. So, um, it is hard. We are done with Environmental Day, and this topic is not going to take long. We are calling on those people who are in the position to march. All right. Yeah, I said to march because yesterday we had people all over the country marching for the simplest of things. People were being accused uh, for things they know nothing about, right? Things that they were not even proven guilty, things they were not even proven guilty from or guilty of. They were they were accused of doing it. But now we have a 15 years old boy that is lying down at the point of death because that's pill has been dead. Yesterday, his mother was interviewed by the Verity News online, and the lady disclosed to the general public that her son is doing worse. Right? Her son is doing worse. It is sad. It's saddening our hearts to know that that young boy who could have been the president, who could have been the representative, who could have been the senator of Monserrado County, is now experiencing pause from the honors. It is sad. It is sad. And now I think we need to see our council of churches, our religious leaders, the people who have Liberians at heart, right? We need to have them now. We guys need you to come up and speak for those who are voiceless. The lady said that the Ministry of Gender failed her. And she's not the only person who's going to say that. Even the 13 years old girl that was raped, and at the end of the day, her family were told that the the person who she accused of raping her, though she was the one who was raped, her family were told that the person was not the one. Although that person was to be behind bars, knowing that rape is a non-bailable case, into police custody the court until the court will say that that person is not guilty. But no, that person was not, was not behind bars. That person was outside, and it is sad. At the end of the day, without any court hearing, that person was set free. The Ministry of Gender are failing parents. And every day we sit behind these microphones and we hear the old man Sam Science saying, we shouldn't take the laws into our hands. We should reach out to the right authority. But yet and still, the right authorities are playing blind eyes to all of the happenings in the country. Our elder council, council of churches, the imams of our country, we are not getting anything from them. Our children are still crying. Our children are out there feeling more and more vulnerable because we don't have a law or an enforced law that help those who are poor, help those who are in need. At the end of the day, That case have not even been brought to court for us to hear anything about it. The only thing we know is that Bonjala is in South Beach. But is he guilty? Has he been found guilty? Was that DNA done? Was there any DNA done concerning this case with the 15 years old boy and Bonjala? Liberia is becoming so much lawless to the extent that, I'm sad on this topic. That's why you're hearing me sounding like this. I'm raising a boy child. I have my son. I have my siblings. I have cousins, nephews that I don't want to see them in that position. That mother don't have any means of taking care of her son. She claimed that the Ministry of Gender promised that they were going to help her. But now they are not. They have left the boy with her. The families of that boy deserve justice. That boy needs to be treated. If possible, that boy needs to be flown out of the country. Let us get this straight. We should not just limit this to a specific family, right? We shouldn't. If this child in question was someone or some of these high ranking people, children, by now they're out of the country, because we all know when we get seriously sick, we leave Liberia. We leave Liberia. From the president down to the people that can afford. The only people that stay sick and continue going to hospitals in Liberia here are people who cannot afford. Right? I can tell anyone for free. It is not easy to be with a sick person. It is not easy. It is not easy. Meaning someone who has to get their drugs every time. It's not easy. And if you're in a position that you cannot provide that need for that person, it becomes bad. It becomes sad. It's very hard to deal with. So now none of the civil society actors, no one, those activists, advocates, they are not coming up to say anything. This case have already been swept under the rug. We are not even getting any information concerning how this boy should go about his life. Someone who's promising, someone who wanted to be the next George Manning Weah of football. That's what I said. The next George Manning Weah of football. Someone who wanted to get the next or carry the next world best, African best, European best, all of the best. Someone with so much great potential. That person's life has been placed on hold because of one man's selfish desire, devilish art. And now he's experiencing pause from his honors, which means he's not being taken care of. The situation is getting worse. Why is the boy still in the country? Why is this boy still in Liberia? Why hasn't he been flown out of the country? If we have more potential, or let me say, we have people who can work on this, let them start. Let them start. Let them start. So before I leave, this is just what I want to say. I hope the Council of Churches are following. The imams of Liberia, I hope they are following. Our elder council, all these different organizations, we hope you guys are following. We come here, we say it, and when we leave, it's just like, okay, a pass so it leave the other ears. You don't care. Someone's son who's supposed to be helping her get what she wants, he's lying there. He's crying. He's crying. So this is it. We need to work on these things. I'm not going to say much on this topic. So before I leave you, let me tell you about the Tugon School of Professional Journalism. Every time I sit behind these microphones, I will tell you it. And Higa and the team they were in studio yesterday. And they talked about the school. So the Tugon School of Professional Journalism, empowering minds, transforming lives. Registration for aptitude test is in progress for just $500 Liberian dollars. Information sheet is $300 Liberian dollars. $300 Liberian dollars. And they are located at the Samoa International Academy, 72nd Painesville, opposite the Barracks Field Junction, down the Orange Tower. There where they are located. And it's a 9 months program. And it runs 3 months for beginners, 3 months junior, and 3 months senior. So for those of you wanting to have professional education in the field of journalism, the Tugon School of Professional Journalism is the place to go. All right. So this is how. Before I forget, let me get back to this comment. And I'm not going to take calls on this topic because I'm not going deep into it. But that's it. We have Peter Topa says, I'm watching from Dupo Road. We have let's see. We have Rose Nimle Bell says good morning. And that's all of the time. I'm gonna be. I have to leave this early. So happy new month to you guys. Today is my first presentation for the month of June. And this year is fast tracking. We are already at the end of the year because we have split the year into two. And we are already at the end of the year. So we are climaxing the first half, which is 6 this month, and next month we start with the remaining half. So it's a blessing that we are all alive and able to see this day. Yeah, it is a blessing that we are all alive to see this day. So for those of you who are following us through the internet, let me say thank you to our overseas viewers. We say thank you for always viewing the show. And to our radio people, our silent listeners, those who don't call, and to those who always calling, we say thank you too for always viewing the show. Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm sorry that I have to leave this early, but I promise that next week we will have more of a conversation than today. I have a lot of work to do right now, and I'm running out of time. But I see you when I see you again. My name remains Promise Molly Babu, and I am your presenter of the Freedom Money Rise Friday's edition. I'll see you next Friday. But from Monday to Thursday, you're gonna have the man Abu Sharif, who's gonna drive you through the week. What kind of people they so? I see you. Bye bye.